a new level lately. So I am super duper excited to dump all of this genius I got on you. I'm super excited to share with you the knowledge and the literally the formulas and methods that have worked for 6 years. I'm going to give you some of those strategies tonight. So, before I dive too deep, I want to know, what are you doing here? Like, in order for me to give you what you came for, I need to know actually what you want, and I need to know what you are doing here. Okay. So, if you are in the room right now, you are under the sound of my voice, I want you to tell me what you're doing here. What did you come here for? And what do you want to leave with? You see, what did you come for, and what are you planning to leave with? Yes, yes. What are you planning to leave with? In just a moment, I'm going to share my screen, and I just want to know, little heads up, little thumbs up. Somebody let me know that you can see my screen. Yes, yes. Can everybody see my screen? Thumbs up, thumbs up. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, now listen. This class tonight is free, but I want you to pay attention like you paid to be here, because the gems I'm dropping on you this evening, women have paid thousands and thousands of dollars for. So I want you to truly
Girl, you
buckle
are
up.
not gonna believe what happened today.
Oh,
I literally feel like,
1 second. I want to know that you ladies can hear this. Somebody give me a thumbs up. Let me know you can hear it.
girl, you are not gonna believe what happened today. I literally feel like you were able to give me some like good luck, because tell me why this guy that I have never even met in person, I literally met him through Instagram, literally just sent me 1,500 for me to start a new business, and I literally just used just what you gave through the free live, girl. Isn't that crazy? I'm gonna send you like a nice review, that way you can post it. I'm gonna apply for the payment plan and get in so I can start with you right away.
Absolutely wild. Now, this girl came to me just like you are coming to me. Quite literally, she said, Coach Lee, I would absolutely love to do this and do this the right way. I want to learn how to date. Let me get inside of your challenge, which she did. And in a matter of days, okay, literally, we did a full 4 days together. And in a matter of days, this girl went from, I never meet men that invest in me. All the guys I meet are sex addicts. All they really want is intimacy, and I'm tired. Like, I'm tired of building men. I'm tired of showing them how to lead. I'm tired of pouring my all into men that just simply don't get it. They just don't show up. They don't they take me out, but they don't take me higher. Can anybody relate? Put yes, yes in the chat. They take you out, but they don't take you higher. Yes, yes in the chat if you felt that. Yes, yes in the chat if you felt that. Yes. I'm swapping over devices. Give me just a moment. Team, I'm tapping in from the other device really quickly. Actually, I'm just keep it on here since we could see it and it's nice and pretty and everything's sexy. You could see everything. Okay. Now, the most beautiful part about what I'm going to give to you tonight is not just that it's free, but it's that I've been doing this for so long that every method I give you will work. Okay. Now, I don't know about you, but every method that I'm going to give you tonight, you are going to try. Somebody put try in the chat. Somebody put try in the chat. Let me know you're going to try. And you're going to make sure that it is successful, because you are learning from the GOAT. Okay, when I tell you the GOAT, I truly, truly mean that. I have went from a high school dropout making absolutely no money to be able to live on like food stamps to six figures for real is my story. I have taken this gift that been given and I've shared it with thousands of women all over the world. And those women have also gotten insane illogical results. Like I am your dating coach's favorite dating coach. I am your celebrity, whoever it is that you follow in the reality TV world, I promise you, I've probably worked with them if they've got a good man in their corner. Okay. These are practices that work time and time again. There is no failing in this world. Understand? There is no failing as long as you try. All I need you to do is try and trust the process. Is anybody down for that? Are you down to try and trust the process? Anybody? Somebody put trust the process in the chat because that's really what it's about. You know what I mean? That's really what it's about. It's about trusting the process. So, this is for you if you're one of those women that have worked really, really hard to get to where you're at right now and you are sick and tired of dealing with dusties. Like you are tired of building men, you are tired of building boys, you are tired. You are tired. You see? You have done the hard things. You have made the hard work happen. Now you just want to meet amazing men that get it. You know, the guys that get it. And baby, the ones that don't, we will leave them in the dust. Yes, yes. So today I want you to understand that all of the tools and all of the resources that I'm giving you today, not only do they work, but they work really, really well. Now, if you've dealt with the fun guy and you are sick and tired of having fun, you are ready to actually get out there and enjoy the things, but also be supported, right? Like you're in this place where you're like, I'm successful, but I want to be successful and supported. I want to be successful and spoiled and supported. We want relationships that matter. We want relationships that are healthy, and we don't want to waste our time creating them. Like, how many of you ladies in here right now, you have money, but you don't have time? You have money, but you don't have time. Drop a one in the chat if that's you. You have money, but you don't have time. Like, we don't have time to waste on men that aren't in alignment. We don't have time to waste on men to figure out if they're willing. We're ready to skip to the good part. Hello. How many of you in the chat right now are those ladies that are like, look, I'm not broke. I've worked really hard to get what I got. I might not be able to drop $10,000 on a luxury vacation tomorrow, but baby, if you give me a little bit of time, I'm on that yacht. You know what I mean? You give me a little time, I'm on that yacht. Now, how many of you in the room are like, listen, I have money, but I have no time. I have money, but I have no time. But you're the opposite of that. You're like, look, coach, I'm still building right now. I'm in a place where I have time, but I don't have a lot of resources. My resources are a little spread thin. Things are a little tight around my way right now. Like, I want to make it happen, but I want to do so in a way that doesn't destroy the little bit that I already have, right? Like I would love to pay to be in your top containers, coach, but right now, financially, I need you to take me from step one to step two. If that's you, drop a two in the chat. If that's you, drop a two in the chat. You're like, I'm ready to dive all the way in. And if I could, I would, but I need to get to step two first. I need to get to step two. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Lots of twos in the room. I got y'all. I'm gonna hold you down tonight. Listen, I'm going to eliminate all the endless first dates. I'm going to make your world enjoy online dating. I know many of you in the room hate online dating. I know many of you, drop a heart if you love online dating. Drop me your best emoji that describes how you feel about online dating in the chat right now. How do you feel about it? There's no right or wrong answers, but how do you feel about it? Do you feel like you love it? Do you feel like you absolutely hate it? Are you iffy, a little unsure? How do you feel about online dating right now? Just what I expected to see. Okay, no worries. I'm going to teach you how to love online dating, literally falling in love with swiping, literally falling in love with the sessions, because every man you meet will be absolutely incredible. And every man you meet will show you that you don't have to give to get. I want to be clear in saying, ladies, I don't care which one you are, one or two. This is not about giving up to get some. This is not giving some to get some. These are real relationships. This is not sugar daddy shit. This is not get the money from the man and run. This is real relationships with real men that are looking for longevity, looking for genuine connection, and looking for women that are ambitious and hungry and driven so that they can pour into you. That's what this is about. How many of you are here for a real connection? Just put real in the chat. Yes, yes. How many of you would like that real connection to come with a big bank account? Drop big bank in the chat. Like, I want both, and you can have both, and I'm going to show you how to get both tonight. Now, I'm going to show you some screenshots along the way for no other sole purpose than to rub in your face that my shit works. Ha! I just want to show you women just like you, right? Like, nothing is better than a good receipt. You know what I mean? You can't fake a receipt. Nothing better than a good receipt. So, I want to put in your face possibility. I want to expand your mind so you understand that not only is it possible, but it is happening for women like you all over the world. It doesn't matter if you're a one and you've got time and no money, or if you're a two and you've got money and no time. I want you to expect wild results. But a big piece of this tonight is about visibility. A big piece of this tonight is about making sure that you are seen by the kind of men that you want to meet. So we're going to practice right here in the room right now. If your camera is off right now, that's okay. We just know that you really don't want to connect in rich relationships. You have no idea who's right here in the room that could be a purposeful and profitable connection. Isn't that fair to say? Like, you have no idea who you're hanging out with tonight. You have no idea who is in this room right now. So, really quickly, just to prove my theory, ladies, I want you to take a second and brag on you really fast. I want you to brag on you really fast. If you have a business, drop it in the chat right now. If you have a website, drop it in the chat right now. If you have a thing that you can provide and you can help women and you can pour into them in some way, shape, or form, I want you to drop it in the chat, like brag on you. This is not that room where I don't want you sharing and promoting, like promote yourself real quick. I want you to tell the women why they would follow you, why they should follow you. I want you to show you the value of proximity. And the closer you get to me, the more women you'll meet like this. The more women that you'll meet that will align you with your health, the more women that you meet that will align you and ground you, the more women that you meet that will spiritually guide you, the more women that you meet will help you grow your hair back. I have all those women in my circle. Just look, they're all in my circle. But until you understand the value of rich relationships and you understand that they don't start and stop with men, because, like, huh? Right? The rich connections, the rich relationships are in proximity in the room. Okay. That is how these women connected, not just with amazing men, as you can see, like there's a ton of amazing screenshots on here, but it's not just the men that they connected with. They built relationships in this room that created currency. Okay. Monetary currency, financial currency, right? But also spiritual currency. Also physical currency. Maybe they helped you drink more water, now your skin is more clear. Maybe they helped put you on to that water filter. Maybe they helped expose you to a new way to work out at home and now you lost 10 pounds. You have no idea until you open up room for these rich connections. Okay. So, before I continue and I dive in, I'm not going to do a whole lot of selling tonight. I'm going to give you ladies an opportunity at the end to lock into my very, very best container that gets the most insane results. Some of you will lock in, many of you won't. That's okay. This is not for everybody. All the tea that I give you tonight is not for everybody. But for the ladies that are serious about accelerating their level up journey, I want to give this opportunity to you because tonight at 8 o'clock, everything shifts. We are starting our Black Friday stuff is coming in. Don't worry, the offer tonight is not going on sale. It never does. Um, but we have some exclusive bonuses just for you tonight. So as we roll in at 8 o'clock, those bonuses cut off. So I want to give you an opportunity to lock in now. The 3-day challenge has made insane motion happen. Ladies, if you were locked into the 3 day challenge with me over the last couple of days, can you drop a three in the chat? If you were inside of the 3 day challenge, just drop a three in the chat. And I'd like some feedback in the room. Is it worth the money? Is it worth the $33 to step in? Is it worth the 222 to upgrade into that top seat? Is it worth it? Is it? I want to know. I want to know if it's worth it. Real quick, real quick. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but really, really quick. I've seen some waves happening inside of my world, and it is because of this challenge. Okay. It is because of this challenge. Um, I would love one of the ladies from inside of the challenge to drop me a little info, a little gem inside the challenge. Or I'm sorry, inside the chat. For the ladies that are watching and they're like, I don't know what this challenge is. I have no idea. I'm not sure if it's for me. Can you ladies just do what you do? Share a little bit about the challenge. And then for those of you that are interested, just put challenge in the chat and my team will send you the link. Okay. We'll keep it really simple. We've had literally over 150 women inside of this thing. I think we're at like over 170 now. And the results are illogical. If I have time at the end, I'll give you a sneak peek, but mind blowing. Okay, absolutely mind blowing. I see you ladies in the chat. My team will send you the link. We got you. Now, everything I'm teaching you tonight is a breakdown of how my clients and I have received over $1 million this year. I'm going to show you how dating and business go together real bad and create a lifestyle that you will literally fall in love with. Okay. I'm going to teach you how to leverage dating and connections. Okay. All throughout this call today so that you can shift from dating feeling like a waste of time. I know some of y'all put dating on pause because you just feel like, why? Like, what is this even for? Like, every guy I meet is just worse than the last one. So tell me a little bit in the chat. Why does dating feel like a waste of time to you? Why does dating feel like a waste of time? What's happening in your world that makes it feel like it's not worth it? Is it the never ending first date? Is it you're only meeting married men? What is happening inside of your world right now that makes you feel like dating is just not worth your time? Please put it in the chat. My team is sending links individually to everybody. So please, please, please. Team, can you just make it easy on yourself and just drop that challenge link in the chat so that everybody, there was a lot more feedback than I expected. There's a lot more feedback than I planned. So just feel free to drop it in the chat, team. Liars, bums, men are cheap and want to use you for sex. Let me stop there for a second. How many of you are so over the cringe effect of sex? Like a man meets you and he's like, man, Chelsea, you're so beautiful. Can I slide up in there? They're like, man, Shaylin, you're gorgeous. I want to take you out and then I want to take you down. Like they're literally in your inbox already talking nasty. They're like, hey, Miss Mary, I'm Mr. Mac. Let's slide on over to dinner and then I'll take you back to my place. No, over it. Now, let me be clear. I just want to share this with you and I want to be clear. Every man you meet wants to have sex with you. Just, I want you to know that. Every man you meet, they're literally born to hunt, fish, and build a house. You understand what I'm saying? That's like what they're designed to do. So don't panic or freak out or get grossed out when you realize that all men want to have sex with you. I mean, look at you. Don't you want to have sex with you, Bonnie? I mean, look at you. Don't you want to have sex with you, Oni? Don't you? Like, if you were a man, you would be like, I definitely want to have sex with her. So please, ladies, don't let that be the deteriorating factor of your excitement of dating. Okay. Because they all want to have sex with you. Even the guy that wants to marry you and put a ring on it, and he's faith based and he prays over you every morning and he prays at night, he also wants to have sex with you. He does. That's why he's going to marry you. So he can have sex with you in Jesus' name and not feel bad about it. Okay. I just want you to know that. All men want sex. That's what they're designed to do. Don't let that distract you. I will teach you how to redirect. It'll be the best thing you've ever learned. And you will never, ever, ever deal with another cringe moment where you're like, oh, these guys just want to have sex. Because you already know they do. Fair enough? Somebody put fair in the chat if you're settled with that. Like, we're not going to let that be the driving factor of whether we let these men in or not. Like, they all want to have sex with you. Okay? Hear me loud and clear. Perfect. So I hear all the reasons why you feel like dating is a waste of time. I really do. But what if, what if every time you went out on a date, it equaled a deposit like this? See, these are all my ladies inside of Richmond only, but they met me just like you. You can see these are all like Instagram messages, right? They found me just like you found me. Facebook, Instagram, ad, something. They stepped into my world, stepped into Richmond only, and look at the results. Look at the results, you guys. This is absolutely illogical to get these kind of results this quickly. But I want you to know that she didn't go on a date with some guy that she met on Seeking by herself. She used all of my methods, many of which I'm going to teach you tonight. But she left with $3,000 in her bag. She didn't do something strange for a piece of change. She did not leave with him after the date. She did not go have a nightcap together. It's because she has the words, ladies. She knows what to say to get men to pay. How many of you are struggling with the words? Just put I want the words in the chat. This girl in the upper right hand corner, she was dating this guy for 30 days and he spent well over $7,000. Yesterday, he went to one of her markets. She actually has a product that we built together and she has now in stores and on shelves, and she does markets every week. And this man went and manned her market. Pause. He manned her market and sold 42 bottles. Period. Like the men are menning outside. They're just not menning in your world because you don't have the words. You need to know what to say to go from negative $1.97 in your bank account to over five figures in a matter of months. Literally, this happened in 3 months, ladies. Crystal had no money. She had two babies that were twins. And no, she had a set of twins that were 6 years old and a brand new baby, 3 months old. Met a man through my program. Met a man through Richmond only, followed exactly what I taught her in a class just like this one. She now has a brand new $500,000 home paid for in her name, drives a brand new Lexus paid for in her name. Please, please trust the process tonight. Okay. Now, speaking about Sharon, she's one of my favorite testimonials because I literally watched her build this thing from scratch. I watched her go from like this girl who just had a really good background in spices because she's Indian, that's just her culture, to literally putting it and manifesting it in plastic containers to having it fully bottled and on the shelves in less than a year and never spent a single cent to do it. This man built her entire business. Entire bit from scratch. He doesn't own any of it. Okay, many of these guys aren't even around anymore because she's casually dating, right? Like she's in the dating world right now. Many of these men are not even around anymore, but look what they did for her. Why not you? Why not you? Why aren't you one of those women that these men go head over heels for? Why not you? Why aren't you one of those women that men stop and they see you and they pour into you and they want to see you win? You understand? They want to see you win. Yes, yes. They want to. They're like, listen, I will do whatever it is that I can to see you successful. This man has spent over $10,000. He pays for her monthly subscription and membership with me. She's inside of my inner circle. So for all of my super boss babes heavily focused on business, inner circle absolutely is where you need to be. I don't advertise or promote. It's special invite. So you got to DM me and we'll talk privately. But she went from Richmond only into inner circle and didn't pay for it. $12,000. Okay. Flown out, gifted, finances are abundant, overflow is abundant. There's her at her market. She receives every single week somebody's pouring into her in some way, shape, or form because that's the energy of Richmond only. It just is the energy. I have so many screenshots. If I have time, I'll share them with you today from inside of this challenge of ladies that went into Richmond only. And they're like, I don't know what it is. It must be the energy because you told me, Coach Lee, it's on fire in here, but now I feel it. Flame on. Okay. I'm ready to set you ablaze. But before I do, I want to know what is actually stopping you. Like, what do you think is the reason? Give me a self-diagnosis. What do you think is the real reason why you're not aligning with these men? What is the real reason why these men are not pouring into you, are not providing for you? Do a self evaluation really quickly. Do a self evaluation. I see I am ghetto in the chat. I love your honesty. I'm not putting myself out there. They think I already got it like that. Okay. Wrong selections. Okay. I try too hard to be independent. We are leaving independent syndrome on this slide. Yes, yes, in the chat if you felt that. Independent woman syndrome is real. It's passed down from your family. It's not your fault, but if you carry it with you, you'll pass it down to your kids and it'll never stop. And all the women in your world, all the women in your generations will literally take care of themselves and the men that they meet. Ew. That's all on your back. Time to break it. Time to leave it on this slide. Hello. So here's what your problem is. I tell you to get online, you go online and date, you pick it up when you really want a great guy or you really want to go do something or you're bored and you're like, you know what? I'm going to get online. You go to build a profile, you build it in 2 minutes, you swipe a couple times, you put it down, you never open it again. Or you come back to it in 2 weeks when you're like, you know what? Coach did say the providers are on this site. Let me go try it again. Let me go try it. Man, I want me a rich man. Let me go try online one more time. You keep getting your results because you're doing it your way. And even when you get outside, you go to these lounges and these places with no strategy at all. You're just outside looking good. Who's guilty? Write guilty in the chat. You're just outside looking good. You meet Mr. Nobody, you get Mr. Nobody's number, and you just have a huge waste of time over and over and over and over and over again. Now, I'm going to teach you a method and a formula that starts with a particular action. There's something that needs to be ignited inside of you for this to work, and I'm going to share it with you in just a moment. Every single one of my students, every single client of mine has unlocked this incredible result, these incredible results because they did this one thing. Okay, they unlocked this one level of themselves, and it's not femininity. Okay, it has nothing to do with that. All right. Now, in the online space, I show them how to get online, create an amazing profile that actually draws in guys. Look at these screenshots, you guys. Like the messages are crazy. They literally go wild inside of the inbox and they're great, great potentials. We call them pots for short. Now, they begin going out in the online space, meeting these great guys. These guys get them over the phone. They have incredible conversations because they have the words. They know what to say. And then they go out on delusional first dates. Do you see this girl on the top? This screenshot, the second screenshot, this is Tamika. Tamika literally went on a date. The first and second screenshot are hers. She went on a date, used my method. Ladies, this man put $60,000 in her account. Absolutely wild. $60,000, not even in her account, in her bag, you guys. In her bag. Why? Why did he put it in her bag? You see what it says on the screenshot? I know it's a little tiny, but you see what it says on the screenshot? For my duplex. She invested $60,000 in her duplex, has a duplex that she didn't have to put any money down for. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. The way that this happens is the online dating profiles. This girl in the first screenshot, she's married now. She married the man that she met through my program because the online dating profile is so important. I'm going to show you how to get results like this with really great guys that take you out and plan dates, okay? I'm going to show you how to amplify your profile. My ladies that were in the 3-day challenge, can you please vouch for me how incredible it is when you just follow the formula? Men are sending my clients money before they even meet them. Like they're literally being sent money to just go. Congratulations for y'all that are tapping in. I see you Oni just tapped into the challenge. Welcome. I hope you get that upgrade to the ringside seat. You definitely want that. Listen, the most incredible, you got an offer today? My ladies are literally having game-changing moments, and it's because of the profile. Like the formula changes everything, okay? These ladies literally had no motion before I showed them what I'm about to show you, okay? Anybody would like $500 to get ready for a date? Anybody would like a man that's like, hey, baby, I really want you to look really good. Here's $500. Go get yourself prepped. Go get your hair done, nails done. Go get a beautiful dress. Anybody down for that? Like I would bet you my last dollar that every one of you in the room wants the secret on how to do that. And there is a secret. But before I tell it to you, I need to know where you're at in your life right now, because where you're at is a reflection of the men you're going to meet, no matter who I put in your pocket. No matter who I put in your corner, no matter what dating site I put you on, the level you are at is the level you are dating at, no matter what. So if you're a one, drop a one in the chat. If you're overworked and underpaid, drop a one in the chat. If you're sitting pretty, your bills are paid, but you're just sick of broke boys, sick of dusties, drop a two in the chat. If you have big CEO energy, you're like, honey, what I want, I get. There's nothing I say no to when it's for me. I go get what I want all the time. I make it happen. A Mrs. Make It Happen. Drop me a three in the chat. Now, the reason why this is important is because the kind of men that you're getting are a reflection of you. You get Bob the Builder because you are Barbie the Builder. Okay? You're not getting Ken, you're getting Bob. And it's because you're still building. And there's nothing wrong with still building, but I want you to understand that until your vision grows beyond a one, until your dreams, goals, and desires grow beyond a one, you're going to be stuck in that space permanently. Understand that. You are going to be stuck in that space permanently. You will always get dusties. You will always get guys that take from you. You will never get guys that invest in you because your mindset is stuck in stagnancy. It's stuck in struggle. You understand? Now, maybe you guys are getting maybe Manny, the guy that you might be able to call when things get crazy, but he might answer and he might not. You know what I mean? Like maybe he'll answer the phone, but maybe he won't. Maybe he'll come through and fix it, but maybe not. Anybody got some maybe Mannies in their world right now? Nah, I see you, Renee. Or maybe you're used to fully capable Carls. They just don't cough it up. Like, you know, this man is capable. You know that he can literally buy your life. You know it. But for some reason, he doesn't give you any money. Isn't it odd? Like, he's got it and we know he got it, but he doesn't give it to you. Drop a three in the chat if that's you. Now, because this is about the money, I need to cover money from reception to release because there's nothing worse than fumbling a bag. So before I tell you how to get these guys, I'm going to show you how to not F this up, okay? I want to show you how to not fumble the bag. So, have you ever received a financial investment from a man that you were dating? If so, how much? Drop it in the chat. Not a man that you were in love with, not a man that you lived with, not a man that you were married to, but a man you were just dating. Have you ever had a man that you were just dating drop money on you? If so, how much? If so, how much? I see 20,000, 7,000, 1,500. What happened? What happened? Is the guy gone? Did you fumble the bag? What happened? What happened? Drop it in the chat. I'd like to know. I see a lot of no's in the chat. Trip to Mexico. Okay. Okay. 2,000 a week in the past. My new computer, he's gone now. What happened? What happened? A few hundred and he wanted the cheeks. I fumbled the bag. He's gone. But what happened? How did you fumble? I left because he thought he was the prize. I'm with you on that, Letitia. I'm with you on that. What happened? What did you spend the money on? What did you spend the money on? When you received that money from that man, what did you spend it on? $600, okay? He wanted a threesome. Clutch my pearls. I mentioned money and they're ghosts. Oh my goodness. Stocks. Okay, what did you spend it on? Did you pay bills? Did you take care of life? My business, my bills, rent, car note, bills. Okay. Okay. My tummy tuck. Okay. Okay. Necessities. I get it. Listen, if you met this man today, because what I'm teaching you tonight is going to absolutely help you meet him tonight. I'm not even kidding. Just ask my ladies in the 3-day challenge. If he asked how much money you need, how much are you going to ask for? Drop it in the chat. You meet the most amazing guy right now. You're out at dinner, you meet the most amazing guy, you're online, you meet the most amazing guy, and he says, "You know what, baby? I just really want to pour into you. I just really want to see you win. I just really want to support you. How much money do you need? What would you ask for?" I see 20,000, 30,000. Okay. 200,000. Big vision in here. I like it. 100,000, 10K, but I would love 50. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Big bucks, big ballers in here. So let me ask you a question. What would you spend it on? If I helped you get $50,000 right now, what would you spend it on? Where would that money go? A new home, life insurance policy, okay? Dispensary. What would you spend it on? A coaching platform. What would you spend that money on? Bills, 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 a new home, real estate, new car, home, life insurance, myself, my business, my bills, getting my car fixed, upgraded, jewelry. Okay. Okay. I like it. I like it. Let me tell you something. That's why you don't have it. Let me just pause and let that marinate for a second. That's why you don't have the money. That's why. Because to whom much is given, much is what? Uh-huh. And when you don't do right by money, money knows that you're not doing right by it and it leaves you, and it leaves you very quickly. If you're going to invest in your body, if you're going to invest in your bills, if you're going to invest in a new car with a car note that you can't even afford, I'm telling you, the money will never find you. These men will never give you money because you need to shift from being the bill to being the investment. That's the one secret that my students know that you don't know. That one secret, there's one shift that they make in order to receive big. She didn't get $60,000 because she wanted to go spend it or put it in someone's ass at a strip club. She didn't want $60,000 so she can go splurge inside of her favorite high-end designer store. She did not use that money or talk about needing that money for anything other than her business. Okay? All my boss ladies in the room, this will resonate with you. How many times did you skip paying some bill to take care of your business and your business paid you back? Your business rewarded you. How many times did you say, you know what, I'm not going to go there today because things are a little tight. I'm going to just save this money so that I could pour back into my business. I'm just going to upgrade my XYZ. And it paid you back. When you shift from being the bill to becoming the investment, you become one of my clients. You become one of my ladies. And we position ourselves to receive really, really big because he willingly opens his wallet to help you. He does not pay your bills. He's not excited about that. There's not a single man on this earth that woke up this morning and said, man, I want a really big, beautiful bill. Well, there is one guy that said that, but we're not going to talk about him on this call. Okay. We're not gonna say there's one guy that woke up and said, I want a big, beautiful bill, but there's not a single other one, okay, on this earth that said, I want a beautiful woman who is drop dead gorgeous. I can wine her and dine her and take her around the world, and she's just gonna be so expensive, and she's not gonna do anything for me. She's just gonna be gorgeous. She's gonna be a beautiful big bill. Not a single man. But you know what gets men excited? Businessmen excited? You know what gets businessmen excited? CEO energy gets them excited. It makes them so engulfed in who you are. They are literally invigorated by the words because the ultimate feminine energy, the most CEO thing you can do for yourself is create stability in your finances. The most CEO thing you can do for yourself is create freedom of funding. Money needs to flow to you easily and not because someone's son said so. You understand? The ladies in my world embody this energy. They operate in it at all times. They talk about it all the time. They say yes to the money and the man. They are not here for just the money. She's also on fire for life. That's many of the reasons why you came to me today, because you see my fire. You can feel my flame. It's hot. You want to get closer so you can be set ablaze. How many of you felt that? Put a fire in the chat. You see me. I'm smoking, baby. I'm on fire, baby. Things are happening in my world to the people in my world. I'm on freaking fire. And you are like, the flame is over there. Let me get closer. Because it's cold in the winter where I'm at. It's a cold winter already. Let me get closer to the flame. She's on fire for her life. Many of you, this is the biggest area of focus for you and why everything tonight will not work because you're not on fire for your life. You're going to a job that you hate, you're clocking in and you're making pennies and you're pushing pens for somebody who doesn't pay you enough. And you have to get up in the morning at 5 a.m. and you got to force shit to get the kids out of school, to get the kids off to school on time. Literally, like you had to train your body to do something you don't even like doing. The most CEO thing you can do for yourself, embodying the ultimate feminine energy, is freedom of funding. Money will flow to you easily and effortlessly with everything I'm going to teach you tonight. She also positions herself accordingly. Notice how in this room, because you positioned yourself to be here, I said, hey, listen, I want you to share with everyone else. I want you to share with everyone else what you do and how you can impact them. Why? Because the CEOs that are successful with my method, she positions herself strategically. She takes every opportunity she can. She doesn't mess around. Okay? Her connections count and she invests in herself. There's nothing that stops her. Now, how does all of this tie into getting what we want, right? Like what I don't get it, coach. The secret that attracts investors is understanding that men aren't just paying you, they're investing in your vision. Please write that down. Men are not just paying you to be pretty. They are investing in your vision. Understand. They are investing in your vision. They're not paying you to be pretty. There's plenty of other women that will be pretty in their presence for cheaper. They'll do it faster and longer for less money. The women in my world, look at this screenshot. Nailed a provider man. He already asked about my financial obligations and what my goals are for his investment. First conversation. So, serious question. How much time do you really spend talking about what you do? How much time do you spend talking about what you're working on? Or are you afraid because somebody in your circle told you don't tell them what you do? Somebody in your circle spread independent woman syndrome and told you don't tell these men that you're successful. Dumb down what you do. Dim your light. Don't let them know that you're successful. The men that are strung are the men that see your success. They're so strung on you, baby, they'll do anything for you because they see your success. So be honest in the chat. How much time do you spend talking about what you're working on when you're on a date or when you meet a new man? How much time do you spend talking about what you're working on? Put it in the chat. I want to know. I'm looking in the chat. I want to see it. Very little, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, not much time, no time at all. Are we starting to see one of the biggest problems? Is that we don't actually talk about where we want the assistance. We're so busy worried about bills and getting a new car and getting our body done that we don't realize that if we just make this business investment the most potent and the most important in our conversation, he will be ignited, he will be excited, and he will be invested in your vision. That is the aha moment, ladies. That is the thing that separates you from all of my clients that are winning. That's why they leave first dates with 3K in your account and you leave with Mr. Nobody's number. That's why, because they build a business with other people's pockets. Anybody down for that? Anybody want to get rich and meet rich men simultaneously? Put R&R in the chat if you felt that. How many of you want to get rich and meet rich men? I want both. I want both. The ladies in my world are killing it in the business game and their businesses are being set up by the men that they meet. Wouldn't you rather have a business that pays your bills than relying on a man that might not last long pay your bills? He pays it today. In 30 days, guess what? The damn bill is back again. Damn! Bill is back again. You see? The only way that you can walk away with his money and keep it reoccurring, you can keep it coming in as long as you build your business with it. The money will keep flowing. Imagine you taking all your experience. For all my ladies in the room that are not business owners right now, or those of you that have a business that you have to physically work on, like you have to physically go to this location, you have to do the lashes, you have to do the hair, you have to do the job in order to get paid. Imagine taking all your experience that you learned from that occupation, from that career, from that job, and dumping it into paid access to your knowledge. Imagine taking that knowledge that you sat down and you came up with a plan. I'm going to teach women how to file their taxes and get an extra 10K. I'm going to teach women how to curl their hair and get the right bump in the front because you got to curl front, not back. I didn't know that. Now my curl's falling. You know what I mean? You can monetize anything and you can make men pay for it. This is the secret to getting them to pay big. This is the secret to getting them to invest illogically. This is the secret. Because when you share this on a date, that's how she left with $3,000. That's how she left with $60,000 in her purse. Because she shared her goals. She tied him to her goals. And now he wants to help fund the vision. You understand? You understand? These are secrets that nobody shares with you because they're too busy telling you to dim your light and to pretend you're not successful. They're too busy telling you to play damsel in distress. And I'm telling you to walk in your authority. Okay? We meet men online because there's no time spent. There's no gas. There's no outfits wasted. Anybody go on a freestyle and end up paying for your own damn food? You know? It's a low cost of acquisition and it's high profit margins when you meet men online. But you have to understand them on a deeper level. You have to know how to attract them. You have to know where to align with these men. You have to know what sites they're on. You have to explode their inbox. So let me give you a few secrets. How to attract him, talk about your business, write it down. If you don't have a business, make one. Don't make one up, make one. Turn your how, turn your knowledge into profit. Turn your pain into profit. I don't care if you were fat and got skinny, skinny and got fat. Turn your pain into profit. I have a client right now, true story, who cured her own herpes twice. I saw it happen. I watched it happen. For those of you that want this information privately, please feel free to DM me. I'm happy to share her information with you. Her name is Zeta, and she healed herself twice from genital herpes. She is monetizing that. She is monetizing that. She is now getting paid to teach other women how to cure themselves. How did she get it twice? She stayed with the same guy. He kept cheating on her with his baby mama. The baby mama had it. They cured themselves. She didn't just cure herself, she cured him too. And multiple other people. I seen the test results. It's real. She monetized that. You can monetize anything, ladies. You can monetize whatever you've been through is your breakthrough. Please write it down. I got you, T. Whatever you've been through is your breakthrough. That is no joke. Dealing with herpes for 10 years, 20 years of your life is no joke. It stops the way you date. It stops the way you meet people. It tears up your confidence. I cannot speak from firsthand experiences, but I've had enough clients to know what that feels like. You understand? I can align and resonate with that feeling because I've helped so many women through it. But she didn't just deal with her pain. She said, you know what, God, I'm going to give this to you. Give me the idea, and I know you're going to pay me double for my trouble. And did. And did. So how to attract him? Talk about your business, okay? Talk about your business. 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 Okay? If you're building one right now, talk about it. Okay? What you've been through is your breakthrough. Okay? Somebody please write that down. What you've been through is your breakthrough. You're waiting for some genius idea. You're waiting for some magic, rich man to come down and swoop you off your feet and save you. And really, everything you needed, you've already been through. You could just share it with other people. Put a price on the process and people will pay for it. Please write that down. Put a price on your process and people will pay for it. Where to align with these men online. My favorite sites right now are Seeking, Facebook Dating, and Bumble. Those are my three favorites right now. Those are my three faves. I love Seeking. The culture's already there. The men are very, very willing. You don't have to explain. You don't have to have the language. You don't have to have the words down packed. You can just know what I'm going to teach you tonight, like talk about your business and some of the other stuff I'm going to teach you tonight. Put it all together and you will meet men online that will take you out on a first date and literally pour into you immediately. They won't hesitate. They won't hesitate. Okay? and then exploding the inbox. Literally, the only way to do this is to hack the algorithm. And if you are planning on getting inside rich men only, you do not need to worry about the algorithm. I teach you how to hack it. Matter of fact, even those of you that have gotten into the challenge, I teach you how to hack the algorithm on day one. Day one. It's all about being placed. Look at my ladies from the challenge. It works. It works immediately. It works overnight, quite literally. Team, can you drop that link one more time in the chat for anybody that missed it for the challenge? Now, here's a part of my secret. Now, the ladies in the challenge will tell you it's not the only secret, but here's the breakdown of how you overflow the inbox, okay? You need 240 touches per day, okay? 240 touches. This happens through a series of touches. We do it 6 times a day. We do our swipes and our sessions. We're active online 6 times a day, and we send 5 messages a day. How long do you think that would take? Like, honestly and truly, how long do you think it would take to do all of that? 240 profiles, 6 times a day, 5 messages. How long do you think that would take? Put it in the chat. Now, this guarantees you 1 to 3 dates a week. It guarantees you. Literally, you start this tonight from inside the challenge. By tomorrow, you will have men in your inbox by tomorrow. By tomorrow. This is the algorithm hacker, ladies. These 6 times a day are 7 minutes apiece. I will show you how to overflow your inbox with rich men in 45 minutes a day. How many of you have 45 minutes that you will find to align with men of affluence? Put 45 in the chat. If you have 45 minutes a day, if you will find 45 minutes, if you're willing to find 45 minutes. If you don't have 45 minutes, but you will find it, you will make it. Put 45 in the chat. This guarantees you 1 to 3 days, 1 to 3 dates per week. It's a guarantee. Now, I want you to see what those dates look like financially, right? You're in a bunch of different major cities, right? I'm in New York right now, so a date out here is easily $300 for a nice restaurant. But let's just say 200, right? Maybe you're in the sticks and you go to a nice restaurant, $200, 2 drinks, an appetizer, $200, right? Now, imagine if this man you were the only girl in his world. And you lasted during the sweet spot. What's the sweet spot for you? Is it the same as mine, like around 3 months? Like the 3 month mark is when the honeymoon phase is over and I either like you or I don't. 3 months, you start to show your ass. You know what I mean? It's like the 3 month mark, right? You start to like you're a different person. He's a different person. You realize you don't align. You walk away. So let's just play that it's the 3 month mark. In 3 months, you could receive $2,500 from this man if you just have the words. But that's not the important part. The key ingredient is that these men are dating. You see? These men are dating multiple women. So if he has 2 women on the roster, he's spending $200 a week on her and $200 a week on you. That's $5,000 in 3 months, you guys. Why that money can't be in your pocket? Why can't you say the words that make all the other girls out of play? Like they're not even in the game anymore because your words have all his attention. And so he only takes you out. And instead of just taking you out, he takes you higher because her her $200 is now in your pocket every single week. He's spending money on dating. Imagine if he had a roster or a rotation. These men are spending $10,000 in 3 months to date women just like you. You just don't have the words to put that money in your pocket. So you end up sitting down and eating a damn steak and walking away with leftovers. Instead of walking away with investments, you're leaving with lunch because you need the words to get this man to put this money in your pocket. So let's talk about the words. I know this is what you came for. If this is what you came for, put yay in the chat. If this is what you came for, put yay in the chat. Now, I got good news and I got bad news for you. The good news is I'm going to give you everything I got as much as I can. The bad news is that this comes directly out of Rich Men Only. So what I give you tonight, for many of you, it'll be just what you needed. You'll be on a roll, girl. You'll be spitting out the words and you got this. But for many of you, it's just not going to be enough. And you're going to need to make a commitment to level yourself up, sow a seed in yourself, and get inside later on. Now, the good news is, as I teach you this, because I'm plucking it from Rich Men Only, this freaking works and it works like a charm. Okay? Works like a charm. One of the biggest reasons why you're not winning is because you are asking ass backwards. Okay, that's step one. There's two steps for this. Step one is what to ask for first. That's what we're going to cover now. Step two, step two is it goes from what to ask for first to how to ask. Okay, so this next section is super potent. All right, you want to pay attention and take notes. Now, when I asked you what kind of money you want, I'm the perfect guy. I want to hook you up. I want to stand beside you. How much money are you asking for? Some of you said $50,000. Now, you just met this man. You expect him to give you $50,000 on a first date? Delusional, right? Delusional. So let's take that goal, right? I want you to sit and think about that thing that you wanted, the thing you said, I'm going to sow seeds into my business. What would be the first step that you could sow, and how much is that? So, like, yeah, I know you want to open a dispensary, but like, number one, have you ever sold weed? Number two, do you know what it takes to open a dispensary and actually legally sell weed? Number three, do you have the resources and tools and support to be able to grow your own weed? Right? Like, I know you want an ice cream shop. Have you ever made ice cream? Have you ever sold ice cream? You mean to tell me you want an ice cream store and you never sold a limbe on your front porch? Where my Spanish people at in the room? Where my New Yorkers at in the room? Y'all know what a limbe is. Tú tienes un limbe, please? My favorite. Listen, if you never sold an icy cup, you cannot sell ice cream. We are asking ass backwards. We go for the high end of everything we want without realizing that we just talked ourselves out of what we could have actually gotten. BX Boricua, you definitely know about the limbe. Okay? Come on, my team said you didn't even sell a Flintstone push pop and you want an ice cream shop. How dare you? How dare you? You know my team has been around me too long. They starting to talk like me and everything. I love it. First Black woman to run a cultivation center, then dispensary, then as a consultant, got 100% acceptance rate for clients. While I'm here, if you're interested, hit me up. I love that drop, Jay. You should have dropped the website or something where they could find you. But listen, it doesn't matter what the big dream is. There's a smaller something that you need. Okay? My business needs something every day. Today I need a driver so that I don't have to be in the car doing my class and I could already be at St. Regis Hotel. Okay? I could already be in my $1,000 room right now. But because I don't have a driver, you see? What is that first thing, ladies? What is that first thing? You're fumbling the bag all the time because you're not starting with the first thing. You're trying to go full Monty. You're trying to go from the hood to the high rise, from the bottom to the penthouse. Scratching my head. Women that talk like that, I swear they make my ass itch. It's like you cannot go from the very, very bottom of desire to creating this big dream and then shooting for the stars. You can, but you can't ask a man to shoot for the stars. He doesn't even know you yet. He doesn't even know you yet. So instead of asking for a car, let's start asking him to provide car services to us. Instead of asking for the storefront, let's start asking for the inventory. You need to test his willingness. Write it down. Now, inside of Rich Men Only, I teach you how to test his willingness. There's actually a strategy for this, like a step one, step two, step three kind of thing. But you have to test his willingness. You have to know what he's willing to offer you, what he's willing to do. So maybe you can't get the amazing storefront, but maybe you can get a little $500 a month suite that he pays for. So you can get your clients up and your clientele up, and now you can afford the next step with or without him. Anybody want to keep his coins coming in long after he leaves? Long after he's long gone, whether he dies or whether he dishonors you, he's going to leave. By death or by dishonor, he's going to go. And what will you be left with when he walks out or when you walk out? If you're sitting around waiting for him to buy the building, baby, you're going to leave with what you came with. But if you tell them to just cover the inventory, at least you will have your entire Christmas sales covered. Are y'all following me? Can you just put aha in the chat if it's landing for you? Can you just put aha in the chat if this is landing for you, if you're getting it, if it's hitting, if it's landing in your body and it's landing the right way and you're having an aha moment and you just realize what's been missing all this time? Put aha in the chat. It's the business, babe. It's the boss up in you that is missing. My ex invested over $500,000 into me in the first 3 years of us dating. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And it wasn't bags and clothes and shoes and bullshit. It wasn't just vacations and nice things. He sowed seeds. He purchased the computers that I talk to you on. The cell phones that I create my content with. He paid for that. I made him invest in me, not spend money on me. I made him invest in me. So part 2 to this, how do we ask? Somebody put how in the chat if you're ready for this. Put how in the chat if you're ready for this. Now, I'm going to give you a big dose of this, but inside of Rich Men Only, you really get all the tea. I can't give it to you all today because number one, I don't have time. And number two, with respect to those ladies that have paid thousands and thousands of dollars to be in my world, okay? But I want to give you the how to ask. Are you ready? Think about, well, first, how many of you are moms in the room? Where's all my moms in the room? If you're a mom, put mom in the chat. If you're not a mom and you have a niece or nephew, a favorite niece or nephew, drop their name in the chat. If you got a favorite niece or nephew, drop their name in the chat. Now, for all my moms, you know how this works, right? Anytime you are, let me see if I can find something to make the sound. I'm in my car. So, oh, here, this will work. Anytime you are in your kitchen, whether it's late at night or early in the morning, you're in your kitchen and you're about to enjoy something. And that bag, that snack, that chip bag does this. Where's your child when that happens? When you go to open the chip bag, you didn't even get a chip yet. Where's your child? Right there. They just magically appear like 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 a little leprechaun. They just pop up. Like, how did you even get here? Weren't you in bed? Like, what? I thought you were with your dad. All they have to hear is just that's it. And they're coming running. Okay? Okay. Somebody says she's only 3 months and she'd be like, okay. I want you to think about this little kid as I give you this example, okay? Because I can't give you the exact words, but I can give you the best words possible with this example. You make that chip sound. What happens? The kid comes running. When the kid comes running, you start eating your chips. And what do they say to you? They don't ask for any. They don't say, can I have some? But what do they say? Is that a chip? You're like, yeah, it's a chip. What's the next thing they say? I like chips. Uh-huh. I like chips too. I like chips too. And then what do they say? My mom said I could have those chips. Daddy said I could have chips. I like nacho chips too. Are those Dorito chips? Those are my favorite chips. Are those your favorite, mommy? Those are my favorite chips. Do those taste good? What? Do those taste good? They literally will talk about the chips for a full 45 minutes, but they will never ask. They will never say, can I have some? Eventually they do when they realize you're not getting it and like you're not passing them any chips. Eventually they'll say, can I have some? But they ask a series of questions before they ever ask for any chips. Now, what happens when you ignore their questions and you push past them, they just keep recycling back to the same conversation. You move on with the conversation, you're like, yep, now mommy's gonna watch her show or mommy's working right now, okay? They're like, okay. Those blue chips are my favorite. Those taste really good. Takis are my favorite. They recycle the conversation over and over and over and over and over again until they get the damn chips. Eventually, they're just like, here, man. Here. Just take the chips, go in the TV room and leave me alone. Here, you can have them. Right? Isn't that what happens? Isn't that what happens? Like verbatim to a T, that's what happens. Every single time you position yourself to receive, my ladies inside of Richmond only, we do not ask for anything. We do not ask for money. We do not ask. We receive without ever asking because we know how to hint. We know how to hint you to hell, honey. We will go as low as we need to go. As low as we need to go. We don't want to stretch them outside of their comfort zone. So it's okay if this puts you outside of your comfort zone, or if this puts you outside of what you can afford to do, it's okay. You see, so many of you are writing right now. I love it. The way that we ask is we position ourselves to receive by talking about the thing that we want, the thing that we desire, but we also talk about our actions. We talk about what we've already done to get there. You see? We talk about what we've already done to get there. We talk about all of the things. We eliminate all the objections. Notice the little kid said, my daddy lets me have those chips. Eliminate all the objections, you see? And when you do, watch what happens in your world. When you do, these men will willingly open up their accounts and pour into you like nobody's business, ladies. How many of you are excited to try this? It's literally talk about your business and what you're working on, not what you're going to do, not what you want, not what you need, what you are working on, what you've already done. And then you leave room for him to ask questions. If he asks questions, if he inquires, he will invest. If he inquires, he will invest. Okay? Let me give you another secret. Let me give you another secret. You have to be willing to activate these men, and you have to know what activates these men. They don't just jump out the window and they're like, oh my God, I can't wait to help you. I can't wait to see you win. I can't wait to pour $10,000 into your account. That's not what happens. You have to activate these men. You see these screenshots? This girl on the far right, I want to take note to this one. She says, we've been going on dates for a couple weeks. He wants something exclusive and long term. He paid my rent and my car note for the next 3 months. I'm sorry, 2 months. Also $1,000 a week. Even on the weekends when we can't see each other because he lives out of state, he's also paying my business costs, studio and rent, taking a look at some properties this weekend for potential Airbnb locations. Do you see how the business is tied in there, ladies? Do you see where the business is rooted? All my CEO ladies in the room, you should be like dancing in your pants right now because you have all the ingredients already. You have all the ingredients already. If you do not have a business, you should be excited because you just realize that you don't have to have a special skill, talent, or gift. All you have to do is know some stuff. You just got to know some stuff. That's it. That's it. You just got to know some stuff that you can teach other people and push them through, expedite the process. Understand? So, let's talk about activating him. Reciprocity and ROI is how you activate him. Too many people in the sprinkle world have told you that you are the prize, and I'm telling you, you're not. Not only are you not the prize, but you came here hungry. You're not the table either. You're not the table. The table is hard. The table needs legs to stand on. Do you really want to be the table? Or do you just want to pull up a chair and enjoy the feast? Do you really want to be the table? Because you're the table right now. How's that feeling? How's dinner going for you right now every day? You feed yourself, you take care of yourself, you provide for yourself, you do all the things for yourself. How is it having 4 legs? You like it? You like being the table? Didn't think so. Pull up a chair, babe. Pull up a chair. And the only way to pull up a chair is reciprocity and ROI. You need to know this man's love language. Write it down. If you don't know his love language, you need to ask the right questions to find out what it is. If you're afraid to ask the question, send him to the 5lovelanguages.com. Take the quiz. It'll be fun. Now you'll know. Secret code. You also have to know what you want from him in order to give him the experience of reciprocity and ROI, because there's one thing that you don't do that my ladies do, and that is they make him the hero. See, you don't want to make him the hero because you think that by making him the hero, somehow it dims your light. Somehow it I don't know, it puts your tights in a bunch. All of a sudden your cape is off. Your authority is gone. No. No, no, no. You have to know how to activate him. You have to know what you want from him, and you have to let him be the hero and come save the day. Not damsel in distress. This is operating in power and authority. This is feminine power, ladies. Understand? You have to know what you want from him. Okay? You also have to be in action. You do want authority. You absolutely want authority. You absolutely do. If you don't have authority, you get taken advantage of. If you don't have authority, you move in whatever direction that somebody says. If you don't have authority, you are literally just following the trail of whoever says go. You absolutely want to show up in your authority. You absolutely do. Not masculinity, there's a difference. Feminine authority is one of the key ingredients to making this work. Because if you don't know what you want and you're not afraid and you're afraid to position yourself to receive it, you're afraid to talk about it because you don't want to operate in your authority, he will not be tied to your goals and he will not invest in them. So ask yourself, are you actually in action? Are you a woman who invests in herself? I knew what you meant, sis. I knew what you meant. So let's talk about activating him. The first thing you have to make sure is that in your online profile, to activate this guy and get him excited in the online space, your picture's got to be in alignment, ladies. Please write this down. I'm going to go quickly. Two face, two body, two action, two private. Those are your pictures. Straight out of my thousands and thousands of dollar course. Okay. The course that will cost you thousands of dollars, I teach them two face, two body, two action, two private, and it works. Ladies in the chat that have just taken the 3-day challenge, can you vouch for me? It works. You don't want bathroom pictures. You don't want hotel pictures. You don't want other people in the pictures. And you damn sure don't want to pull whatever you got in your drawer out and take a picture in it. You want your pictures to be intentional. Okay? You want that quality time together. The first time you talk on the phone, you don't want to be busy working on 19 different things. You don't want a busy background. There's a mess all over. And you definitely don't want a resting bitch face. Smile, sis. You need to practice smiling. Seriously. Practice it while you're out tonight at your restaurant. Look at the waiter in their face. Don't order your food from the menu. Think about what it is you want. Remember what it is that you want and make eye contact with your server so you can practice making eye contact. You got to practice making eye contact. Okay? No more resting bitch face. Some of us are super guilty. Lastly, do not wear that wig on the left, but definitely show up as the boss babe that you are. Okay? Hard wig, soft life is not real. Don't fall for that. Okay? I'm not telling you got to show up in a 3-piece business suit, but I am telling you that you need to walk the walk, talk the talk, and look like the part. Understand? You got to walk the walk, talk the talk, and look like the part. Okay? You have to come to that first meet with the right questions to ask him to ignite him. You have to have the words, ladies. This is what she did. I gave her the words. She was in Rich Men Only. I gave her the words. What happened? This was in 2 days, by the way. In 2 days, she received $2,800. The first 1,800 came. You see the screenshot. Mind blowing, right? $1,800 on a first date, didn't ask for anything, and he wants to pay her rent, and they're only on their second date. Look what he said. He wants me to focus on building out my business and not stress over what he calls simple things. Yes, yes, in the chat if you felt that. Would you like a man to invest $1,800 into you after a first date because he knows that you're building your business and he doesn't want you to stress over simple things? My favorite 3 words are I got it and don't you worry. The very next day, he sent $1,000 more, ladies, FYI. So for those of you that are like, no freaking way, he sent $1,000 the next day too. He literally turned around while she was sleeping and he said, I just want you to relax at home and finish writing your ebooks. Anybody want to be paid to stay home and work on their business? She's seen this man twice, 4 hours in total. 4 hours in total. 4 hours in total. Private pictures are not nude. Private pictures, if you won't show it to your dad, don't post it. If you wouldn't let your son see you in that picture, don't post it. Absolutely not. We do not do anything nude. Come on now, ladies. We got integrity in this room. Come on now. We don't do nudes. No way. No way. Never. Although back in the day, I might have sent a little nudie flick. But that was back in the day, okay? 4 hours she spent with this man, $2,800. Anybody want to do it in less than that? Anybody want to do it in less than 30 days? Anybody? Anybody would like those results in less than 30 days? Honestly. These women are just like you. They came to me just like you. Notice that the thing down at the bottom doesn't say results aren't typical, results may vary. It says results are damn near guaranteed because they are. When you do it my way, it works. Hands down. It works. Look at this girl in the middle. 4 providers, a new vehicle, a new house, her doctorate's degree covered. Why? Because she talked about her business. It doesn't mean your bills will never get paid. It means you start with business. The business will take care of the bills if he doesn't. You take care of the business first and he will keep sowing seeds. You understand? He will keep sowing seeds into you if you just continue to show up for your dreams and your goals and tie him to them. Here's another one. She got married, literally, through my class. Met a great guy online. She used to be a corporate level somebody. Now she's a teacher and she loves it. She's obsessed. She's a tutor. She loves doing it. She's like, I had no idea that I could meet the most amazing men like this. I had no idea. I had no idea that I would ask for a moissanite because I'm still stuck in my old ways. And he shows up with a 2 carat diamond ring. Come on now. Come on now. This could be you, but you're playing. This could be what happens in your business world. This could be your business, but you're too busy. You're too busy wanting bills paid instead of your business taken care of. Could you imagine having the opportunity to pour and sow a seed into something that continuously pays you over and over again and you choose bills instead? How silly is that? Somebody put no more bills in the chat. We are not doing basic bill stuff. We're just not. We're just not. This is my company this month, and this is my company this year. I'm not showing this to brag. I'm showing you possibility. Look at this. Can you guys see this? That says $405,000 this year. This is going to be a $500,000 year by the time I'm finished. Look at this. This is this month. $36,000 this month. $36,000 this month. All from a phone. I do it all from here. All from here. I just took what I know, put it into a product, tied men to it so they would pay for all the things that cost me money. So they would pay for the cameras and the computers and the marketing money that I need. I'm spending $500 in Facebook ads every 3 days. Why aren't you? Because you're not talking to him about your business. You're not talking to him about your vision. You're stuck in what business I should start, and that's my job. Don't worry about that. Just come sit with me and let me show you the possibilities. Let me show you how to take what you've been through and turn it into your breakthrough and turn it into your bank account. See, because right now you're dating with no purpose, no strategy. You're just asking for bullshit. You want bags and shoes. You're underpaid. You're exhausted in the dating world right now. And the women in my world, 50% of you are going to stay, 50% of you are going to leave right away, and you won't get the challenge and you won't get my offer at the end, and that's okay. But the 20% of you that do, the 20% of you that do are going to get insane, illogical results. So I just want to know if you're the 20%. If you are, put 20% in the chat. Are you an executor? Are you serious about purposeful and profitable dating? Because what I gave you tonight was just the aha. It was the what. Now I'm ready to teach you the how. But no man will make an investment in you that you are unwilling to make in yourself. If you want to turn dates into dollars and have more freedom and more fun than you ever imagined, drop me a 20% in the chat. Because I don't care if you're a one. If you got money in no time, this is for you. Lisa had money in no time. Look at her testimonial. She met Outback. $50,000 he gave her in the first week. They met 11,000 in the first week they met, 50,000 within the first 3 months. He funded her tuition, $42,000, bought her a brand new $51,000 Telluride for her business, sent her to Australia for her birthday for 12 days, bought her a brand new 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. Come on now. Are you the 20% or not? Are you the 20% or not? Because if you are, you have to be willing to dedicate 6 to 8 hours a week to this. I can't teach you in less time than that. This takes time. I'm not going to pretend like it doesn't take anything of you. It takes time, effort, energy. It takes alignment, but it takes 6 to 8 hours a week to make it happen. Do you have 6 to 8 hours a week? Are you willing to make 6 to 8 hours a week? A date alone is 2 hours. Now, what about the knowledge? I need to teach you. Every Sunday we have a class at 4 p.m. It's an hour long. Do you have the hour to give to me? If you don't, I can't teach you. Look how long it took me to teach you what I'm teaching you tonight because I need to build the foundation inside of your mind. I need to reshape the way that you think. I need to shift your mindset into reception. Like Mia, who's a single mom who probably thought at one point, there's no way in hell I can do this. Guess what? $9,000 in 30 days. Single mom, brand new baby, 3-month-old baby. If you can make the time, I can make it happen. Okay? Now, if you're someone who wants to tap into 6 and 7 figures with me in your ear the entire time, this is absolutely for you. This is Gabby. Gabby met me and she was, doing a little strange for a piece of change when she met me, pay per meet dates, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? And she realized like, ooh, this is not for me. Like, I don't want to do pay per meet dates anymore. Like, I don't want to operate like that anymore. And so she met me. She met me, and guess what happened, ladies? Guess what happened? She's married to the owner, the founder and owner, Water. Y'all know the Pepsi company, right? Y'all know the Pepsi company, right? Sobe Water, a Pepsi company, a Pepsi company. Yeah, Sobe. Yeah, yeah. She's married to him now. Young black girl living her best life. Married to Kevin McGovern. Now, I'm going to play her testimonial really quickly because I just want you to see what's possible when you say yes to you.
Yep. I remember, like, that's a Porsche.
That's a Porsche pool, period.
With no car payments. Y'all better stop playing with somebody. Y'all better play
That's
with
a
Jesus' birthday on this Sunday,
Porsche,
but not me.
period.
Y'all better play with somebody, but not me. A couple of... Stop playing
So,
with me,
can
baby. Go on.
you give me just a little rundown of the things that you have received in the last year since you met Kev?
Number one, so I know I always talk about it, but I never say the name. Stop it. The owner of Sobe, baby. The
Oops.
owner of
Oops.
Sobe. Lee helped me meet the owner of Sobe, the founder of Sobe, who also owns Pepsi's drinks. Like, you have to stop. The formula works, baby. One thing about it, I'll put up. And what else I've done?
So
Made friends.
here is this black girl, young,
Super black.
completely unrefined around the edges. Say what she wants, do what she wants, smoke her weed. She is 100% through and through herself.
Now for them get
She
a joint.
met the founder of Sobe on the internet, and that man loves her down.
Girl, love my mama, love me, love my mama.
Ladies, this woman, her mom, he just bought her mother a plane. Her mom's a pilot. He just bought her mother an airplane. She has 7 streams of passive income. She owns a couple of Pepsi, a couple of Dunkin' Donuts, a detox center, and she has some shares in Pepsi itself. Why not you? Why not you? Why aren't you in Hawaii living your best life driving a Porsche? Because you just didn't say yes to the right opportunity. You don't have the words and you need the words. How many of you know? How many of you know that what I gave you tonight is not enough and you need some help? How many of you know that like tonight was good? Thank you so much, coach. This was great, but like I need to go deeper because I want the words. I want the words. I want to know exactly what to say and when to say it so that I get these results. If you want these results, you have to do what I did to get what I got. And this will not work for you if you don't want the man. If you don't want the man and you just want the money, this won't work for you. If you don't feel like you need to hire somebody to help you or get a coach to help you date right, right? You needed somebody to help you graduate, but you don't need somebody to help you date right. You needed to pay somebody to teach you how to get that degree, but you don't need to pay somebody to teach you how to date. This is not for you. This is only for the 20%. Okay? Remind me again, who is the 20% of the room? The women that are not on that in that space of like, I don't like men, F these men, just give me my money. The women that are like, I want a serious connection, potentially a long-term relationship or a husband. I am ready to commit. I'm ready to commit to the process because I'm tired of dating the way that I'm dating. I'm too old for this. Where's my 20%? Because this is for you. This is for my 10x women that are like foot on neck. No matter what, I'm getting it and I'm going to make it happen. So if you're ready, drop 20% in the chat because Rich Men Only is ready for you. Okay. Inside of Rich Men Only, it is the only container where you'll get these kind of results. All these girls are from Instagram, just like you. Let me just give you a second to digest this. Brand new cars, hundreds of thousands of dollars in business investments, businesses built for them. Seriously. Literally, they're leaving places like Applebee's and walking away with money. Not just money, but investments. Investments. Ladies, when you are the 20%, you get results like this. Okay? Now, inside of Rich Men Only, I make dating and business go together real bad. How many of you are excited for this? Put your favorite emoji and your excitement emoji in the chat. This is dating. This is dating and business and going together real bad. It is business mastery and dating strategy all in one. Okay? Boot camp is the sauce. Ladies, if you've taken boot camp or you're inside of Rich Men Only, please give me some feedback in the chat. I'd love the ladies to get a sneak peek of what's really going on in here. Like any testimonial I show you is because they sat with me inside of my container. They have the blueprint. They know what to say in the profile, okay? They know exactly how to outline their goals and talk about them. So they know how to set up delusional first dates. Whether they have a business right now and they're looking to scale it or whether they're looking to start one, the June and July accelerators are for my boss babes. They literally give you all the messaging to close on business and to stand on it. Okay? Literally. Can you imagine what she said? All I did was talk about what I was working on. That's it. That's it. In these accelerators, I teach you everything you need to know. And for the times that you fall short, I give you Coachly GPT in your back pocket. It's literally me. She's been trained for over a year. Okay. She is me in your back pocket to give you all the answers, to give you all the words. So if he says something that's a little cringy and you don't know how to respond, don't worry. Coachly GPT will help you. Take a screenshot, upload it to Coachly GPT, and for the first 30 days, she's absolutely free. You get to keep her for free for the first 30 days and ask her anything. She will help you build your business. She will help you date right. She will help you reply. Like Rocky literally used every single step inside of Rich Men Only. When I tell you to a T, she left her date at the table, went to the bathroom, went to the group and said, ladies, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say this. I don't remember what she was asking for in particular or positioning for in particular, but I do remember her saying, I need help. How should I word this? She came to the group chat. We told her exactly what to say. She left the table with $1,000. That's how simple it is. That's how simple it is. And then I know you're struggling with your dating profile. So I'm going to give you the one class that teaches you actually what to say on your dating profile step by step by step. Okay? It'll break it down for you so that you know what's inside. Your profile only attracts high value affluent men. Okay? Then I'm going to give you my two books. Number one is Mastering the Art of Feminine Influence because we need to just ground ourselves in femininity and know what's up. And then two is the Ultimate Gold Diggers Guide. This is for my ladies that are ready to be out and about and meet rich men in their city, in their own backyard. This is like what to do, what to say, where to go, what to wear. All the whole shebang is all in there. Okay. We literally give you everything from Rooted to Tuda. And when you lock in today, you get $1,000,000 matches as a bonus. So not only will you get an opportunity to get inside of my world in my best container, but you'll also get your hands on the challenge that we just dropped literally 3 days ago. While it's fresh, you still get inside and you get inside for free. It's actually $250 for both tiers. You will get it for free when you step in today and a free upgrade. If you already purchased the challenge earlier in the call or Um, as we got into our call, you purchased it on this call. Don't worry, we will refund you and give you the opportunity to upgrade into rich men only. Now, women in my world pay thousands of dollars for this information. I told you this earlier, like thousands and thousands of dollars. But because you just spent 2 hours with me, I'm going to give it to you for 11.11. That means that those ladies in the room that are ready to move can do $444 on a payment plan, or they can go all in for 11.11. You can literally lock into Rich Men Only for 70 bucks if you use buy now, pay later. Afterpay Affirm, they give you $70 option to lock in. So there's no excuse. If you're a woman that has no money but has time, $70 is possible for you. I've priced this at a point where you cannot say no. I've priced this at a point where you can absolutely get inside if you really want to. How many of you are really ready? This is an invite only opportunity. So if you are ready, my team will send you the link. Just drop ready in the chat so that we can send it to you individually. Okay? This opportunity comes with all of the bonuses that you've seen today, but only when you do it on the call. Okay? Only when you lock in on the call. Okay? We even have PayPal Pay Later as well. You got to fill out all the information and then hit this little checkbox at the bottom, right? In order for PayPal to light up, you got to hit this little checkbox at the bottom. But it will allow you to check out with PayPal or using PayPal Pay in 4. Okay? You can do the in-house payment plan where everybody's approved. Literally no excuses, ladies. No excuses to get inside. All you have to do is comment ready and check your private chat, and my team will get you locked in. Okay? My team will get you locked in. They'll send you over the link so that you can get locked in. They'll send you over the link to meet me this week. Okay? This week, we are doing a bonus call this week. You ladies are going to get locked into that because you get the challenge. Okay? You ladies will be able to lock into Rich Men Only, all of the bonuses. And for those of you that jump in right now, the first 5 ladies to jump in will get a free one-on-one coaching call with me. Now, that will normally cost you $1,000, but today, when you lock in and you're one of the first 5, you will literally lock in and get a $997, okay? $997 phone call with me, a full-blown strategy session for us to intimately dive into your areas of concern. Okay. So wherever you're struggling, whatever hurts, you can let me know on that call and I will be able to give you rich strategies to help you. Okay. To help you break through. All right. Now, in just a moment, I'm going to give you ladies a little sneak peek inside of Rich Men Only. But before I do, I want to open up a little Q&A for my ladies that are in the room right now and have some burning questions. Okay. Feel free to either put your question in the chat or feel free to unmute your mic. Team, can we give them the ability to unmute their mics? Feel free to unmute your mic and I will answer your questions directly. Okay. I will answer your questions directly. Questions in the
Okay.
chat. In the chat. Go for it.
I
Hey.
put my question in the chat. What's up? It's Jay. So for
Hey,
the
Jay.
algorithm hack, when we match online, are we supposed to send the message first or nah?
If with or without matching online, you want to send 5 messages a day.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank
With
you.
or without matching online, with or without matching, you want to send at least 5 messages. There's no better people to send those messages to than the ones you're matching with. Make sense?
Yes,
Next
thank you so
question.
much.
Absolutely. My pleasure. My pleasure. Ladies, the links are going out. You don't have much time. Team, I'm going to ask that you put a 10-minute timer up for me. I'm going to ask that you put a 10-minute timer up for me, and we're going to close out the call in 10 minutes. So we got a 10-minute Q&A. You have 10 minutes to lock in. There's not a whole lot of time, but those ladies that feel it in their body, move right away. So it shouldn't take you longer than 10 minutes. Time to move right now. Okay? What's the cost of chat lead? Coach Lee GPT. You got me saying Chat Lee. After the first month, it is not for sale after the first month. You can only get it if you're inside of Rich Men Only. You can purchase it additionally for $297, but you cannot purchase it unless you are inside of Rich Men Only. Okay? All right? Now, let me show you guys a sneak peek. When I tell you that this thing is fully loaded, 72 modules, baby. Like, this is no joke. Don't get overwhelmed. Some of the videos are really short. But the first thing we do in the first module is we open up your mindset, teach you what to ask for first, help you understand your wants versus your needs, and then we go into the business idea. So those ladies that are panicking of like, Coach, I don't know if I have a business idea, no worries. I will help you in Boss Babe Basics uncover what that looks like. Then we go into your 5 golden goals so you know what to talk to him about and you know what to tie him to. And the section 1 review is fire, okay? These segments are literally an hour to 2 hours long and they spill all the tea. Like my top students that have been with me for years are inside of those reviews, so don't miss out on those, okay? Module 2, we go into the step-by-step wording of how to build your profile. We tell you exactly what to say and in what order to say it, okay? Number 3 is where we start to really pop the profile and we unlock the algorithm hack that changes the game for women everywhere once they step into this container, okay? We go through your sessions for success and I show you exactly what that looks like, okay? You will explode your inbox overnight, so I have to teach you what to say in the first message. In module 4, we comb through the exact messages to send inside of the first message formula, what the message should say, what order it should say it in, and how to make sure that it comes off the right way. It flows nicely. Okay. Then, of course, the good old what are you looking for formula, because men always ask, what are you looking for? Right. Redirection is the sauce, okay? You redirect a deposit if he wants to give you money for something or buy you a gift for something that you do not want. Redirecting a date in case he offers to take you on a date that you're not really interested in. You'd much rather do something else. And then you also have redirecting the conversation and most importantly, redirecting the D. So when he starts talking too spicy, I will show you how to redirect that conversation so it doesn't get cringy. And then I will show you how to redirect the D in case he gets too touchy-feely and starts being too sexual. Okay? Module 6 is the big whammy. Module 6 is how you get paid, okay? Testing the willingness waters, working inside of these formulas. The cookie crumb formula is T, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Between that, the pressure pop, and the EST close, like, what if he says no? Here's what to do when he says no. Literally, we covered everything inside of here, okay? Everything is covered inside of here. Now, if you're not in position to lock into Rich Men Only, I strongly recommend getting inside of the 3-day challenge, okay? My team will drop the link one more time in the chat, in the main chat for you ladies. So for those of you that want to lock into the $1 Million Match Challenge, the link has been dropped for you. For those of you that are getting inside of Rich Men Only, you have 6 minutes left to lock in. I'm going to open up the rest of this call for you ladies to ask me anything. So please feel free, fire away. 6 minutes. I know you ladies are diligently working to get inside. Once you've made it inside, let me know by dropping RMO in the chat. Let me know that you made it inside by dropping RMO in the chat. I see. I can't wait to get inside of Rich Men Only and then Inner Circle. I love it. I can't wait to have you. It's funny, my Inner Circle chat is going off like crazy right now. Like
I'm sorry,
crazy.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tajani. I just wanted to know how does the Richmond thing payment plan thing work again? I kind of
Ah,
missed.
yeah. There's 2 different payment plans. So there's actually 3 different payment options, right? So the first one is the payment option through Affirm, Afterpay, and Klarna. Okay.
Okay.
Um, the Affirm, Afterpay, and Klarna will populate once you put your information in. Okay. Once you put in all your info on on the checkout page and you go to part 2, that's where you will see all of the payment plan options. Okay. So do that
Okay.
first. And then once you have all your information put in, you will see the options for the payment plans. You can choose the in house payment plan, which is $444.
Okay.
Okay. Or you can choose the Affirm Afterpay and Klarna route. Okay, Klarna will actually allow you to do a payment plan on a payment plan, which is really cool. They just opened that opportunity up, so that's really neat. But this is what this would look like, right? So when I say Affirm and Afterpay will get you in for literally next to nothing tonight, Affirm will get you in for as low as $69. You'll pay an extra 130 bucks. But by the time your second payment comes around, girl, some guy is going to be taking care of that for you, or your business will be booming and you won't have to worry about it. Okay.
Thank
Afterpay
you.
will also get you in for $277 or as low as 96 bucks. Now, I really like this one because it's only $53 more to do this route. So I'm a big fan of Afterpay. They don't always approve everybody, but those of you that don't get Affirm usually get approved for Afterpay. Those of you that don't get approved for Afterpay usually get approved for Klarna. And if Klarna says no, that's where I would recommend you clicking on this 444 option and doing Klarna with the 444 option. Okay. So
Okay.
several ways you can get inside. 444 is the payment plan that's in-house, so you can automatically get approved for that no matter what. But if you want to break the payments down further, you can choose Klarna or you can choose Richmond only pay in full with the payment plan buy now, pay later options.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Hopefully I see you inside. We got 3 minutes. Let's move.
Yes, I'm doing it now.
Let's go. I'll see you inside, sis. I live in the UK. Okay. It doesn't matter where you live, sis. If you go check my testimonials on my Instagram page, I got clients all over the globe, baby. I got money coming in from places I don't even know where it's coming from. True story. I literally had a client show me money and I'm like, I don't know how much that is and I don't know where that money's from. How do you attract
Oh,
money? You operate in a money mindset. Yes, abundance is the key. Go ahead, Mauricia.
so I did get a late start because again, when I was trying to look for the app, it wouldn't come up, and when I did try to like go on it, it wouldn't allow me to. It was doing the most. So even I was telling you that even in our little chats and stuff, but I finally did, and I had posted some pics. They not fully what I need or what you said to post, but they was enough to get a little traction.
Okay.
So, and I had sent you pictures of it in a Facebook reply that you had replied to me to show that, and I had got one message with a number attached to it,
Mm-hmm.
and that alone right there says a lot because again, my profile is not even done fully. So just to see that alone was like, I'm like, oh my God. It was like, but then I'm like overnight, it was like 2 in the morning. I'm like, bing, bing. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, okay,
Yeah. I keep
okay. This
telling you
this
guys. That's
this
from
seems
inside the
like
challenge,
something.
right? Is that from
Yes,
inside the challenge?
yes, yes. And I did another one.
$33 is all it
I did
takes to get
another
inside.
one. I did another one until I'm able to join fully
Uh-huh.
in Richmond only. So that's what I'm gearing up for. But I
Did you
joined the next challenge.
did you get the upgrade on the seat? Did you get the ringside seat?
No, I'm not even worried about that. Because again, what I'm gearing up
Oh,
for
girl.
is to really be in your full circle. So I'm
I
not
know that's
even
right. I know
listen,
that's right.
listen, listen. Listen, if y'all new on here, trust me, y'all gonna see results. Y'all gonna see results. Y'all gonna see results. If y'all gotta save them little coins, me personally, I'm not begging and asking nobody because them days is done. I'm doing this on me, so this is why it's taking so long. But at the end of the day, trust me, if y'all got it, jump in there and get it going. Cause yeah, we gonna be part of that testimonial. Yeah, she gonna be showing our
Yes,
screenshots too. Like what?
period.
That's
Period. I
it.
love your energy. I can't wait for you to get inside of my container. I cannot wait for you to get inside Richmond only.
I can't wait because I do have a question about a text that I do get, and I don't even know how to reply to that
Because the
Put it
person
in
said
the
online
challenge group.
only.
Put it in the
Okay.
challenge group. Yeah, put
All
it in
right,
the
cool.
group, girl. I'm answering
All
questions
right.
in there all the way to the end of the month.
All right. Awesome. 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 Thank you.
Absolutely. My pleasure. My pleasure. Okay, ladies, I am locking this down. If you didn't already get inside, I will give you a grace period in the room for 5 minutes. My team is going to stick around for just a few to help answer any final questions that you might have, any kind of technical questions or anything like that. Please feel free to ask. For all of my ladies that are making it inside of Rich Men Only, congratulations. I strongly, strongly suggest that you lock in before this call is over. My team just put 5 minutes on the board. You have 5 minutes left to lock in. I will see you ladies this Sunday. Ciao for now. Remember, this is hard work. It is not just a luxury, it's a lifestyle. Good night, ladies.